From the Space Coast to theme parks, historic sites, and its world-famous beaches, the Sunshine State has it all. Our Victor Kendo takes us on a tour of Florida as our 50 States and 50 Weeks tour continues.
Greetings from the Sunshine State. Just ask Grammy Award-winning rapper T-Pain, whose name honors the state. The T, short for Florida's capital, Tallahassee. Just 200 miles east, Florida's also home to the nation's first European settlement, St. Augustine, founded by the Spanish in 1565. 280 years later, Florida became the 27th state to join the Union, as the only state to border the Gulf and the Atlantic. Florida has the longest coastline of the mainland U.S., spanning some 1,197 miles.
3, 2, 1.
Before the giant step,
We have a liftoff.
man's journey to the moon launched from Florida's Kennedy Space Center.
Defying gravity.
Speaking of defying gravity, stars like Ariana Grande, Trina, the late Sidney Poitier, and Pitbull all hail from Florida.
I'm going to Disney World.
Some 50 million tourists visit Orlando, Florida annually. And if you want it your way, the original Burger King location opened in Jacksonville. But if dessert is on your menu, the especially tart limes of the Florida Keys inspired the beloved key lime pie.
Strumming my sixth string.
And Jimmy Buffett's old stomping ground, Key West, is the southernmost point in the mainland U.S.
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Man, I love me some key lime pie. It's the best. Victor Kendo, thank you. So let's stay in Florida now and talk about an attraction that even predates Disney World. We're talking about Gatorland, a 110-acre theme park and wildlife preserve founded in 1949 in Orlando. Brandon Fischer is a gator expert and the director of media relations at Gatorland. Brandon, nice to meet you, and I love that hat. Now, you got over 2,000 resident alligators and crocodiles at Gatorland. Tell us some fun facts and common misconceptions about these animals.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of alligators here at Gatorland, and there's a lot of alligators in the state of Florida. I mean, that's, kind of the state mascot here. But, there's a lot of myths, a lot of stories about alligators. I mean, they get big, but they start off really, really tiny here. Let's see if you can see him.
Oh, there
he is. There he is. They start off real tiny right there, real small. This guy's not about 5 months old here. His name's Dusty. Let's see if we can get him in here. He kind of missed. That's okay. That's cool. A little guy right there. But they get huge. And one of the biggest myths about alligators is, what do you do if you're being chased by one? How do you get away? Everybody says zigzag. You don't run zigzag. If you ever tried running zigzag, you're probably going to trip and fall. Gator's going to get you anyway. So you run as fast as you can, or if you don't feel like running, you just trip whoever you're with and walk away.
That's what I like. Yeah, my middleman over there from his hand will come and get you. Now, I want to focus on a few of your residents, specifically about that rare white alligator that you have over there. What's going on with those guys?
Some of the rarest alligators in the world. There's actually 11 of them in the world, and we have 7 out of that 11. They're called white leucistic alligators. They're all white. They have blue eyes. A little different than an albino. An albino has a complete loss of pigment, no color whatsoever. So they're all white with white pinkish eyes. Leucism, they're missing some of the pigment. So they're white, but they have some dark patching on them around their face. That's a normal pigment color. And they have blue eyes. And they're a lot rarer than albino. And like I said, only 11 in the world, and we have 7 out of the 11. And we were the first ones to ever have one born in human care.
I just can't get over how that little buddy in your hand right now is just chilling. He looked so hungry before.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. No problem at all. Just hanging here.
Yeah.
I mean, they start fighting. And when we start handling them from their babies all the way to our biggest animal we have here in the park is a 15.5-foot Nile crocodile.
Wow. Make sure he doesn't nick your beard over there, all right? It looks a little hungry.
No.
Now, I want to talk about Gatorland Global Conservation. It's a program where you take in nuisance alligators. So how do you rescue and rehabilitate them?
Biggest problem here in the state of Florida is a lot of people love alligators. They want to see them and they get close. So a lot of times people feed them, which once you hand feed a wild alligator, they associate food with humans and they come closer. So we work with a bunch of state licensed trappers here in the state of Florida through that are hired and licensed through the Fish and Wildlife Commission here in the state. And these trappers will catch these nuisance gators, problem gators. And maybe they're too comfortable around people. They're getting too close to people. They're not, backing away from any area. And they'll catch them and bring them to us, where they can live out in alligator paradise. If you're an alligator and you can't be in the wild, you want to be at places like Gatorland here. And so we mix them in with our population, and eventually they're going to learn what to do here and can live out their life without having to worry about, that being the end of their life.
All right, everybody go to Gatorland. I love it. Brandon
Yes.
Fischer, thank you so much.